Hey guys, Nick Halden here, aka DVD Collector 96, and welcome to a new video on my YouTube channel. Okay guys, welcome to a new vlog review video on the channel. I'm already here on the parking lot of the Dolphin Mall in Miami, Florida. Thursday, June 12th. A little hot. The temperature outside it's 98 Fahrenheit, so yes, a little bit hot down here. But anyways, the summer is officially in and a lot of great movies are making their way to the big screen. So far I already have tickets for the next 3 Thursdays. I will be coming in. This movie today will be the newest A24 release called Materialists with three actors that I just love. And immediately when I saw they were working on a movie together, I was like, I need to watch it as soon as it gets out. So this week is going to be Materialists. Next week I'm going to be coming in to watch Elio, the newest Pixar movie. And the last week of June I'm coming in to watch Megan 2.0. And July is already looking good as well. I'm just announcing it because this is the first video. I already have my IMAX ticket for the new Superman, which I'm super excited for. And I already have my IMAX ticket for the Fantastic Four First Steps. I have never seen the Jurassic Park movies, but I will try my best. I don't promise anything, but I will try my best to watch the complete set of the 6 movies to see if I have the time to come and see Jurassic Park. But it's the reason why I'm not recording a vlog for that one, because I have never seen the other ones. But anyways guys, these tickets went on sale less than a month ahead of time. Of course there are regular functions for an A24 movie, so I just have a regular movie coming experience. I haven't heard nobody talking about this movie just yet. I have seen a few trailers here and there, but I have tried to keep my mind off the promotional material and things like that because I want to be as surprised as I can. I do believe this is a movie about Dakota Johnson being kind of like a matchmaker and trying to get people in couples. And it's kind of a romance story. I did saw a picture of somebody saying that Chris Evans delivers a super emotional line for a romance movie. So I'm expecting to laugh, I'm expecting to see romance in the screen, and I'm expecting the movie to be amazing. It's 2 hours and 10 minutes long, if I read correctly, but I honestly don't remember the runtime, but it's definitely on the 2 hours mark. And last time I was in the movie theater, I was watching the newest Mission Impossible, and maybe the final, but never say final in Hollywood. So there were a lot of promotional material on the aisles. There was the Smurf movie, the Superman logo, the car movie with Brad Pitt on it, the Smurf, I said already, the How to Train Your Dragon, which a lot of people are excited about, but I have never seen it either, so that's another big blockbuster that I'm not going to see. And yeah, I'm excited for I feel like for movie theaters, you get out of the movie theater for 2 weeks and a lot of changes happening because a lot of new movies are coming into the big screen. But yes, it's now the time for Materialists. Let's see how this A24 movie goes on the box office. I don't think A24 films make a lot of money, but this one has 3 famous actors that a lot of people love. So I'm guessing this one is going to be at least doing good at the box office. But I print this little paper right here with the information. So this movie has been written and directed by Celine Song. The release date is going to be, the official release date is June 13, 2025. So we're seeing it a day earlier. Starring Dakota Johnson, Chris Evans, and Pedro Pascal. And I have a little bit of a synopsis because again, I don't want to hear a lot of things about this one. But it basically reads: a young, ambitious New York City matchmaker finds herself torn between the perfect match and her imperfect ex. I'm guessing the perfect match will be Pedro Pascal, and I'm guessing Chris Evans is the ex by the videos that I have seen so far and the little bit of glimpses of the trailers that I have seen so far. But that's what I know basically about the movie. And guys, I have to tell you this, a lot of things are going at my job. A lot of things are going on, a lot of changes are coming, and it's been a stressful couple of months. So when I get the chance for myself to come to the movie theater, this is something that I appreciate, that I can have the time for myself. And today I'm in the mood for some popcorn, for some popcorn and some soda, which I'm going to be getting because I'm also close to the points to go to the next level, which I want to accomplish before the year ends on December. But that's basically the goal for today. It's going to be the vlog that is going to have the same dynamic as always. I will take you guys inside with me. I will show you guys how the movie theater is looking, the new posters that we might see together, and at the end of the vlog I will give you guys my honest opinion and review about these movies. Again, Materialists is now playing on theaters everywhere. So I'll see you guys inside the movie theater.
Yeah.
Love is the last religion.
Okay guys, so obviously, as you can see, I'm already at my house, and this, I have to be honest, before we continue with the review, this was the kind of movie that I needed. And this was the kind of movie night experience that I needed. I loved it. I really, really, really loved it. So, let's talk first about the experience of the movie theater now that we're getting into June. So, I went ahead and I parked my car, as I'm doing these days, on entrance number 7, if I remember correctly, which is easier to find a parking spot than the main entrance to the mall. So I park my car as usual, and then I head to the CMX, the upstairs, and I printed my ticket from the machine as I showed you guys on a previous clip. I have to be honest, I didn't saw a lot of people at the movie theater. Lilo and Stitch, I know, is still making a lot of money. I seen it already past the 800 mark, but you can tell not a lot of people were there. So it was a Thursday night. My movie viewing was at 7:15 p.m. and I met her earlier, as I usually do, because not only I did wanted to record the movie theater for you guys, but I also wanted to get some popcorns and a soda. So first things first, this is the ticket from the movie theater, and I always get them online, and then once I get into the machine I just print them out. This way I get points. I'm sure if you get them like at the location, you get points as well. You just need to give them your number. But I honestly prefer to do it through the app. I get my seat, like, I don't know. I just prefer to do it through the app. But they do charge you a fee of $2.99. So my movie experience was on Auditorium 13. It was a normal movie viewing, and it's The Materialists, Thursday, June 12th, 2025 at 7:15 p.m. My seat was L1, and the price for the ticket admission was $16.59. So, from when I started going to the movie theater, when I moved to the US back in 2016, but I have to be honest, I started like getting the habit of myself going to the movie theater, not getting invited or anything like it, on 2017. The tickets were more shown material, so I used to keep them inside my physical media copy, and they were cheaper. So, since they were cheaper, I do feel like people used to go to the movie theater way more before. I wasn't the only one at the movie theater, but there weren't a lot of people there. A lot of girls went to see this movie. As I predicted, I know a lot of girls were going to be watching the movie. But anyways, guys, I loved that when I went. Right now, the big movie, I think it's the How to Train Your Dragon live action. So they moved the poster now to the front with the lights on the kind of cardboard situation, and they had a huge display on what the bar is going to be now. They had a huge display of character poster. I recorded it for you guys, and they have, I think, what I Know What You Did Last Summer poster at the beginning, and the new naked guy at the very end. So I walked through the basically the aisles. They had The Bright Heart with Rebel Wilson, which is another movie that I want to see, but I still haven't got my ticket. And I also saw the trailer for this one for the very first time. They were also showing up the trailer for A Beautiful Journey, I think is the name. It's a new movie with Margot Robbie, which I'm also excited to see. They showed the trailer for a new A24 movie, which I don't think I'm going to be seeing. But anyways, around the halls, the Superman logo is now at the very end of one of the halls. They had 2 different promotional posters for the Brad Pitt movie. They moved now the Fantastic Four standalone to the side of the aisle that doesn't have a lot of light. And I hate when they do those kind of movement, because you don't get to see the whole glory, the whole colors of that, because they are put on an aisle that doesn't have a lot of lights on it. To the other side, I know there's the Elio poster, and they had the Megan poster as well there. So a lot of excitement and a lot of new movies coming. And if you walk all the way to the end, you have the Freakier Friday poster, which is coming out on my birthday, and I want to take my mom with me to watch that one. Also, what else did I saw new that caught my attention? The Bright Hat poster, and I think those were kind of like the main things that I saw. Oh, they had a new poster for Superman, the one that is Superman like kind of like this. I love that poster. Before they only have the teaser one, so now they have that one. But anyways, guys, I decided to get popcorns and soda this time, and when the guy asked me for the receipt, I was like, yeah, sure. So I keep it so I can talk to you guys about this. So I did something called the CMX combo, which comes with a large popcorn and a regular soda. So the large popcorns are now refilled, and the soda, you can refill it as many times as you want. You just need to walk up to the machine because the fountain machines are now outside, so you can basically refill your drink. So I ended up getting them. I used my points, of course. So probably tomorrow I will receive an email saying that I have a choice of a free movie ticket or a $5 off coupon. I usually get the free movie ticket, and it probably will be used for Brightheart. But anyways, guys, this without a candy, I spent a total of $18.39. Not the cheapest, because you're just getting popcorns and soda. You just know where you're getting it, and they take advantage of that. But I mostly did it because of the point rewards that I had, and I was in the mood to get some popcorns and a soda. So I got a root beer, and I also got kind of like seasoning and butter in my popcorns. So it was time for me to head to movie theater 13. I went inside. I was the first one in. Then two lady friends show up, and then a few more people started to show up. There was a party of 5 different girls like in front of me, and they were all having fun. It wasn't a part of the movie that two little girls got inside the movie theater. They were laughing. Like, I'm guessing it's this kind of like jokes that you do when you're a little kid, that you're just trying to jump from movie to movie and not getting caught. And they were doing like a weird sound when they were out. But anyways, they were just kids. Let's talk about the movie. So, Materialists. We get to see at the very beginning of the movie a scene where like people from the cave ages are basically getting romantic with each other and getting engaged to each other. So the guy gives the girl a ring, and that's what started the movie. Then it jumps to New York, current day, and we get to meet Dakota Johnson, which in this movie she's playing a matchmaker. Meaning, imagine instead of going into Tinder, you're paying for a person that it's asking you what are you interested, what do you like on a guy or on a girl, and then she will try to find the perfect match for you, and she will arrange the date for you. So we meet her, and in this very high company, which is kind of expensive, not everybody can pay for this service, they celebrate every single time their clients get engaged. So the big party celebration for her is that she already had a couple on the 9th marriage. I love that we get to see a side of like how different people see marriage, and in this movie marriage is a business proposal, but they also let us know that love should be involved on this marriage proposal. But anyways, there is a bride crying at seconds away from getting married, and she basically has to step in and be like, hey, everything's going to be good, do you want to marry the guy? And she's like, yes, because he makes me feel like I'm worth it. So the lady ended up married, and on the wedding party she gets to meet the brother of the groom, basically. So the brother is Pedro Pascal. He sees her in action, basically telling people what she does, trying to make people to get her the car and things like that. And she's sitting up at the singles table. So Pedro Pascal does his magic. He sits down at that table, and because of the work profession that she has, she's like, you will be a perfect for my company, a perfect addition for my company, because you are a 10 out of 10. We can tell that you make a lot of money, you're tall, you're attractive, and he's just blown away for every single thing that she's saying. And when he asks her what she wants to drink, she's like, a Coke and a beer. And in a second, a Coke and a beer appears, delivered by the waitress, Chris Evans himself. So, Chris Evans in this movie is the ex. Now, she goes outside to smoke, and they kind of catch up to each other, and we find out that when they were dating, the issues that they had 5 years in was that they were broke, and she assumed like, hey, I know you hate me, and I hate to be the girl that is thinking that you're broke, and I hate to be the girl that if we're going to be eating out of a pizza box on a 5-year anniversary, this is something that I care about. So this kind of gave us the name of the movie, Materialists. She's a material girl. She's thinking about money. She's doing math every single time that she meets somebody, and that's why she's the perfect matchmaker. So I love how in the movie we have this side of her while she was trying to date a poor guy with a lot of love involved, and then Pedro Pascal tries to get into her. They start dating each other, and she's blown away. He has a nice apartment. He has always been a rich guy, and she comes from a poor family just trying to make her way around the world. She was clear that the next guy that she will date, it will be the guy that she will be marrying, and she would like a rich guy to appear on her life. So she now has the experience of a guy that treats her nicely, has a lot of money to throw up at her, but one night we started to see her looking at his legs. He gets all agitated, he gets out of the room, and when she goes after him, he's like, do you know what that is? She knows. There is a big surgery for people that are not that tall that promise you to get you maybe 5 to 6 inches. Now, it's not only an expensive process, it's a surgery that is super painful, because they basically broke down your legs in order for you to be able to cure your bones and things like that and get you a few more inches. So the guy, of course, with a big insecurity, he said he changed his life. People see him now different because he's a taller guy. So she's like, I'm not breaking up with you because of this. I'm breaking up with you because you don't love me and I don't love you. You don't want to marry me. So I love how she's able to have that conversations with you straight to the face. But as this is going on, one of the clients that she had is going on a 10th date, and she still don't have any luck. So next day she find out that the perfect match that she got for her client basically kind of abused her. So her whole world collapsed, because at the end of the day they're trying to check boxes. They're just asking people like the materialism. What do you want on a guy? I want him to be 6 foot tall. I want a white, a black guy, a fat person. Like whatever people, like they're paying for a service, thinking that somebody else is creating a perfect match for them. But again, when she have this collapse on the story, she's just like, we are people. At the end of the day, we are people. We can try to look for what we get attracted to, but we are people. We don't know how people are going to react in the big picture. So I love that she reconnects with Chris Evans' character, which is still growing through life. He's still poor, figuring out. He lives in an apartment share with roommates. He's a mess. He's trying to pursue his dream of being an actor on the theaters, living in a city that he cannot afford, so he's a big mess. But when she runs into this situation at work that she doesn't know how to deal with, and she breaks up with Pedro Pascal character, she finds comfort on Chris Evans. So they go out on an outstate trip. He still owns a car. He owns a transportation. The people that had a transportation in this country know how special those cars are for us. When mine broke down, I was sad because of the amount of adventures that I had on my car, and it was my first car ever. So kind of that situation, but in New York it's kind of painful to have a car because of how expensive it is. But anyways, they drop a state, they get into a wedding, and when they kiss, Chris Evans kind of freaks out and goes out. So she said that, I know I'm a cold person, I'm not a good person, I'm just doing math, I hate that I broke up with you because you're poor, but I'm still thinking that way, whatever. And when Chris Evans is going to have his big moment, that now I understand after I watched it, this is the moment people were talking about. When Chris Evans was going to have his big moment, they get interrupted because the girl is now having issues with the same guy that abused her, and she's now going to her house. She calms the situation, the guy just gets out, but Chris Evans waiting for her, it's just like, I have a business proposal for you. I'm a mess, but I will never take away, I will never take loving you for granted anymore. I will try my best to make more money, but what I have on the table to offer you, it's my love. And I love you, I want to be with you, and I just confess to you that I want to be happy with you. She accepts, and at the very end, she gets offered a higher position at her company, but now she doesn't want it because she's on this period where she doesn't have every single thing figured out, but she has love. So I love how they give us all this concept, they give us the money maker people, they give us every single situation possible, but at the end of the day, we all need love. Even if it's only 6 months, we need love. There is a super strong scene because of the way it's worded, and I was like, there is a scene where they're watching two people getting married, and then she's just talking about like, you guys are going to be happy for 6 months, then you guys are going to stop having sex, then you guys are managing to get a kid, and then you guys are starting to argue, but not in front of your kids. Later on, you guys are going to start arguing in front of your kids, and later on, you guys are going to get a divorce. So it's kind of like the brightness of two people getting married because of people telling them that that's the correct thing to do, and because they're in this process that they love each other. So again, it's a movie that makes you think a lot. It talks a lot about the dating life, which is not easy at all. But again, guys, if you're ready to go out there, always concentrate, of course, on things that you like, but love, it's important. Do not start a relationship with somebody if you don't feel there is going to be love involved. Don't be with a person just because you want to have something out of that person. I don't feel that's correct, or at least that's the way I see it. So the movie has a beautiful ending. It lasted for an hour and 50 minutes when the credits start to roll out. I finished my popcorns like 10 minutes into the movie because when I sit down at the movie theater, it was like 10 minutes before. I love the trailers that they show us, and this is an A24 movie that I would love to have a Digipack Blu-ray release. I would love to watch this movie again, like super soon. Like again, I cannot wait to rewatch it, and I even want to put it to my mom. So it's kind of a romantic movie. I love that, but with a strong message. And it makes you think a lot about these dating situations and marriage situations. It makes you think a lot. And not everybody has every single thing figured out. And it's normal. Not everybody is going to. I love the casting. I love the way the actors play the characters. Pedro Pascal disappears from the movie a little bit early on, so I love that we have the closure with Chris Evans' character. So at the beginning of the movie is kind of different. Chris Evans is not that involved in the movie. The music, I loved it. I love the music. They had Sweet Caroline at one of the weddings, so I loved it. So out of 10, I give this movie a perfect 9 out of 10. I just loved it. Can't wait to watch it again, and I hope people go to the movie theater to watch it. But for me, next week is all about Pixar. I'm going to be watching Elio on Thursday, and that will be the next cinema vlog experience that you guys will have on the channel. But for now, I would love to know in the comments if you guys have seen Materialists already. What do you think about it? If you like it, if you hate it, feel free to comment down below. But anyways, guys, that will be all for today's video. Like I always say, I hope you guys are enjoying with this new kind of content in the channel. If you are, please let me know in the comments, leave me a like, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel so we can keep this comedy growing. And see you guys again soon on a new video.